Welcome to Tset. In this demo series, we'll walk you through how Tset works and what the software can do. This particular episode focuses on the PCBA process and a PCB cost calculation. The part to be calculated has already been set up, together with key parameters such as the lifetime, the volume, and the production location. This particular PCBA is from a small automotive body ECU with relatively common standard functionalities and can be seen here in some more detail. Let's begin our detailed calculation by changing from a rough estimate type to a detailed calculation with a cost module. In this case, we will select the PCBA module. Inside the cost module wizard, the first step is to enter the total number of electronic components on the top and the bottom. As could be seen before, the larger connector on the lower side is the only THT component on the whole PCBA, and the bottom side contains more SMD components in total. The calculation created will dynamically adjust the complete process, including the selection of machines, required cycle times, etc. In the second step, we now enter the technology-specific parameters. The first entries are related to the PCBA production panel setup. The number of individual PCBAs are entered together with the length of the production panel and, of course, the size of the individual PCBA itself. In the next step, we can also add additional assembly process features. Protective coating to both sides with a reduced area on top due to a large connector. The X-ray inspection is not selected here since there are no BGA packages or other components requiring it. With regard to memory and microcontroller flashing, the board is simple enough for inline programming, so no extra steps are needed. After entering the required details, clicking Save Calculation automatically generates the full production process, adjusting for all the inputs. We now have access to all of the details in the Manufacturing tab of the calculation. As can be seen, the SMD lines for the top and bottom side are being used, whereas the THT components are only to be placed on the top side. Additionally, the complete coating process is included with automatic calculation of the cycle times for both sides depending on the areas to be coated and the materials themselves. Each manufacturing step is fully editable to handle different scenarios. The coating material itself is also added explicitly to the BOM. With this, we now have a detailed bottom-up cost calculation, including a full cost breakdown and product-specific tooling costs such as solder paste screens. Next, we add the PCB itself as a sub-calculation using another cost module. Note that the economic information is inherited from the parent calculation. This time we will select the PCB cost module, which follows a simple parametric approach with 5 key inputs. Here we will enter a total of 4 layers, select a TG of 170 for the base material, and OSP as the surface. Then we only need the outer dimensions of the PCB, which in this case are 82 by 62 millimeters. The result gives us a first indication of the PCB price to be expected. Currently, a much more in-depth PCB cost module is under development, one that will reflect the complete PCB process in a bottom-up fashion. This brings us to the end of the PCBA and PCB cost module demo. In the next video, we'll explore electronic component pricing, including some price sources and import options. For further information about our software, please visit tset.com.